Hello everyone, thank you for joining us tonight for UW Esports. This time with Rocket League, we have two exciting series coming up for you. We got San Jose State University as well as Texas Tech University. And a little bit about our esports program, we're seeking to build and foster community and open doors to the vast career opportunities in the field of gaming and promote the virtues of healthy competition. You know, especially in the challenging times we're currently facing, I think esports are a really great way to kind of build these communities, especially digitally. And also connect through games that we enjoy. We hope you enjoy being a part of our community and invite you to get more involved. Follow us here on our esports Discord server as well as our social channels, all at U of Wa Esports. Now to introduce ourselves, I'm Sukiyomi, currently a senior at the University of Washington, and I'll be one of your casters tonight.
And I'm Hunter. I'm currently a senior here at the University of Washington as well, and I will also be one of your casters tonight.
All right, so tonight, I believe we have San Jose State University up first.
Yes.
Admittedly, I don't know much about them, but honestly, I'm kind of just looking forward to these games.
I don't know very much either, but honestly, it's almost more exciting in that way because it's kind of a wild card. We don't know what to expect. It's just kind of an exciting game. Not a lot of expectations going into this. Hopefully it'll be fresh.
Yeah, I'm prepared to get blown away. Let's go ahead and get right into game one here, actually. All right, we got Toby on the kickoff here and goes over to UW's side. I know UW in general, a very slow team to start. A lot of the games we've seen in the past couple weeks have just been UW, starting the series down to, brink of elimination and then coming back. So I'm kind of interested to see how that kind of goes in this match around here.
No, absolutely. Definitely take a couple seconds to get the kinks out, get used up, or get warmed up.
Yeah, we already see UW really on their back foot here. The ball has been in their half more than not this entire match, though it has only been almost a minute. DD with the pass out midfield, intercepted by Vixie. Off to the corner, but Wizard misses the catch actually, out to Toby. UW really scrambling here, trying their best to get some offensive play. But they get bumped away by the defenders. Toby able to put a shot on the crossbar. Vixie able to finish it off. Kind of a little bit of a sloppy defensive play there. They kind of doubled up in goal on the goal line, which allowed Toby to kind of put that behind both of them in one shot. This could be a dangerous ball here, but UW is able to get to the ball to first, and Vixie off the wall, but Wizard is not there to follow up.
Looks like UW is doing a great job of keeping the ball. Oh, there it is with a score.
Really good placement there from Wizard, putting it right to the edge of that defender's range.
Absolutely. UW is doing a great job of keeping the ball on San Jose's side of the field, playing really good offensive play here.
I do think Vixie passed there before realizing Toby was backwards in his car, so that pass does go uncaught. Definitely both teams warming up here. I think they're both kind of feeling out their nerves at the moment. UW seems to be a little bit more comfortable having found 2 goals and kind of settling into their rhythm. The ball is up in the air on UW's side, trying to get something out center, but UW will clear that away. Vixie with a shot on target.
With a beautiful long shot.
That is the Batmobile power. You can see a reason why Vixie favors that car. Just a little bit longer to get there before your opponent, as well as the power that sends the ball.
Oh, absolutely.
This could be dangerous here.
Oh, there it is.
SJSU saying not going out without a fight. You know, getting it over 2 defenders for UW and slamming it into the net.
With 2 minutes and 40 seconds, there is still time for a significant comeback here. UW does not have the game yet.
Absolutely. Rocket League is a very volatile sport. There are comebacks around every opportunity. It's very easy to score a goal quickly. Pass intercepted by Wizard. This could be an opportunity for UW here if Wizard gets a pass off the wall. Toby choosing to slow this one down to allow his time a little bit more time to rotate back. But will get picked up by SJSU. And both teams here trying to figure out a rhythm for attack into the midfield. We're seeing a lot of unconnected passes into the center, but this could be one. DD putting the ball in the top corner.
Another big score for San Jose, and bringing the score a little closer to even, and this game is getting exciting.
Yeah, definitely. It immediately became a very close game, starting down 3-0, but you know, keeping their mental in check, keeping themselves in the game.
100%. Players look like they're getting warmed up, getting ready to play.
Absolutely. All right, we got DD off to the wall. Tries to put it into the net. Will get collected by Johnny. Passing play developing here for SJSU, interrupted by, I believe that was Wizard. An interesting ceiling shot there. Unfortunately, his team wasn't ready for that quite to follow up. Pass out to Wizard. Right, down to Johnny, up above the crossbar. Vixie misses. This could be bad for UW here. Going for the bump, off the crossbar again. And Toby misses the shot and goes into Johnny's waiting hands, or waiting grill, I suppose.
Pushes in another score to bring the score to 3-3, tied here with just under a minute left to go in the round.
Vixie cheating up there. Wizard could have an opportunity here, but is interrupted by the defense. This is definitely a very stressful game for both teams with only 40 seconds left. Vixie and Toby kind of hugging the same wall there, but they're able to get the ball into their corner. Wizard out to Toby again. Toby with no one really to connect to. Hands the ball off to SJSU. Oh.
Wow. San Jose
Yes.
bringing it back, taking the lead with 4-3 with a beautiful score here just at the end with under 20 seconds left to go.
Yeah, it's very just awkward positioning there, unfortunately, for UW. Trying to have to put themselves in the corner. And
there it is. 7 seconds.
Immediately equalizing. Neither team willing to let go of game one here. Very important in determining the pace of the series. Wizard off the side. Vixie, can he put it in? He puts it in with 3 seconds left.
But is it going to be enough to keep UW out of overtime here?
Yeah, they have 3 seconds. They definitely have time to make a play. The kickoff does not look great for them off the ceiling. Can they keep it up? The pre-flip will not be enough. And UW will take game one.
What an exciting match to start off here.
Yeah,
Initially, that was slow. Thought it was going to go straight to UW, but San Jose putting up a fight. And yeah, UW's going to have to work hard if they want to keep this lead.
Yeah, definitely. Even though game one has gone to UW here, the series is still very much up in the air. There isn't really a pace that was discernible in that game. They're both teams going back and forth towards the end there. It was really anyone's game, and UW kind of got the last goal in with the 3 seconds left.
Absolutely. I am excited to see if we can keep this pace, keep this excitement, keeps like such a close game going forward here in these next 2 matches.
Yeah, I'm honestly just curious now. Let's go ahead and get right into game two.
Absolutely.
All right, Wizard on the kickoff, sending it back to Vixie. Gonna take it up in the air. Can he get anything from this? Toby again into the wall, but no one really there on UW's side. Wizard trying to put it into the net. Toby with a bump, but it isn't enough. And Vixie gets flicked over, but Toby and Wizard are there now, back on rotation. Toby slowing the ball down in the corner. Wizard waiting for the clear, but Johnny is also ready to send that right back up onto the backboard. Toaster out mid to DD. Johnny also went up for that little bit of a double commit. See if that rotation cost them anything here as UW collects the ball slowly. Vixie misses, but Wizard is waiting patiently below to continue the attack for UW. See, boost tanks are running low. Wizard did just pick up 100, but I think SJSU is kind of on the back foot here, looking desperately for a clear and relieving some of that pressure that UW has been putting out.
Yeah, UW are relentless with the offense here. SJSU having to put all of their cards into defense. This has got to be, it can't be fun. It's got to be stressful.
Definitely. You see another miss coming out. Threads kind of unraveling here for SJSU, but they do get a good flick over an attacker. Gives them their sort of pressure back. Wizard gonna carry that out to Vixie. A little, just
beautiful long shot there.
Over. Yeah, just beautifully sending that over his defender's head. I don't think the defender was ready for such a quick shot to come out, but then again, that Batmobile.
That power.
Exactly. Alright, this is SJSU's ball here in the corner. They're gonna slow it down over Vixie. 50 Wizard. Toby with the demo to try and get some pressure back, but Johnny's gonna carry that out over the team into the offensive half. Vixie gonna slow this down again. Again, very important in higher level play to sort of slow the ball down and not just hit it when you get the chance. And keep your pressure alive in that ball control. Unfortunate boost miss for Toby there. This could be dangerous on rotation. Manages to get it off to Wizard. Vixie with another shot on goal. Toaster is there to save it. DD waiting in the corner to clear the ball out. Double commit from UW there will actually result in a goal. Both Wizard and Toby jumped for that ball, but were unable to make it in time, and Vixie was kind of caught on the back foot of rotation. And SJSU equalizes the game. Alright, UW continuing their hammering into the corner here, trying to develop a play into the midfield, but I feel like SJSU's kind of adapted to that offensive playstyle here. Ball is collected by Wizard and Toby, and another 50 continuing from Wizard off the wall, but cleared away by Johnny. The ball once again finds itself in UW's half. Here we see Vixie again slowing the ball down in the corner, refusing to give them the pace and the ball back. Yeah, Toby's boost tank again running low here. This could be dangerous on rotation. He's trying to pick up what pads he can, but Wizard will clear it out. Right, Toby trying to slow the ball down with a little bit of a weaker touch. Vixie going to take this up and try and air dribble it out. Does get just a little bit over, enough to continue the attack, but Toaster is going to send that back mid to his opponent or his teammate. Vixie back on rotation. Toby missing the clear. They're going to have to force Wizard back into the corner. Out to Vixie. SJSU kind of found their rhythm here, it seems like, keeping UW on the back foot on defensive rotation.
Absolutely. I think you said it best with adaptation. It seems like UW leading with, I believe it was a 3-point lead in the first round, but SJSU was quick to fire back, and as we're seeing in the second match, both teams are starting to hit their stride, and it's becoming a really close game. You're 1-1 with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, and with 30 seconds left, whichever team kind of has that adaptability in their favor is going to take the game. The ball is again in UW's half with only 20 seconds left. Vixie up really fast, able to get it over, but no one is there to follow up on the crossbar there. Vixie again off the ceiling to Toby, cleared away by Johnny. And 7 seconds left with UW's half. A quick volley from Vixie, but no one there to follow quite in time. Wizard trying to keep it up as much as he can. Johnny is probably just going to let this drop and take it into overtime. All right. Another interesting 50 kickoff there. Toaster is probably going to get there before Toby and get the ball control over to SJSU. DD there to collect the ball, send it back down to Toaster. Or is this Johnny? I lost track there a bit. Yeah, that was Johnny. Okay. Yeah, ball stalled out mid. Gonna get collected by Toby into the corner again. We're gonna have to see if Yuda comes up with a different plan of attack, other than sending this into the corner.
Yeah, the corner work is definitely not working out. No, absolutely. This corner play is not definitely working out for UW. They're gonna have to mix up their strategy as SJSU is quick to counter and adapt to their playstyle.
Toby taking a shot into the corner. A beautiful place shot by Toby. And that's going to send game 2 over to UW.
These games are getting more exciting as time goes on. It's fun to see these teams kind of learn to play with each other and adapt and to work with each other's playstyles and to give like a really just exciting match.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, honestly, a lot kind of similar if you just look at the score lines. The game 1 and game 2 seem very close. But I think game 1 was a good example of SJSU just really learning to adapt to UW's playstyle and keeping these games as close as they have been.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, I think game 3 is really going to come down to whether UW can continue their attack or come up with something new before SJSU comes up with a plan of attack that just counters UW.
I'm excited to see some players' creativity as we move into the third match here.
Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, looks like we got Wizard on kickoff here against DD. The ball going over to SJSU's half. See Toby able to interrupt the air dribble, but DD able to collect that ball quickly. Unfortunately, his team is not there to follow off of his hit. Both players really missing for that ball there. Sends it out to Toby. This could be a goal here. DD positioned well to save that ball and avoid the demo from Vixie. Vixie does get the ball over his head. Wizard's gonna have to cover here. Out to Toby. He sends that back towards UW's net. Definitely an unexpected move that bought them a little bit of time here. Actually, that's actually gonna cause their rotations to fall apart a little bit and allow SJSU to answer back with the goal 1. Interesting to see because in all of these games so far, UW has scored the first goal. I could be wrong on that actually.
I think you're right. It's interesting to see perhaps a little mental mistake there from Toby sending it back, or maybe it's just new strategy. Don't know, we'll have to see.
Toby always an innovative player. This ball is dangerous for SJSU. Get a good clear out. Wizard should be able to collect this, we'll see. A banger out to Vixie, but intercepted. Again, UW just hammering this ball off their backboard in the corner, trying to find something here. Vixie sending it into the corner.
Vixie there to usher the ball in, and there is the first score for UW in the third match.
Yeah, it took a full minute and a half, honestly, to get 2 goals in, which is a lot slower pace than the first match. We're definitely seeing these teams learning each other's play styles.
Absolutely.
Exactly how to score. Ooh, a good passing play developing here between Johnny and Toaster. But we'll get interrupted by Toby. Vixie again slowing this ball down, remaining calm under pressure with the ball above his net. And no one up from the defender side to actually contest that ball off their backboard. Could have been very dangerous, but fortunately for them, UW misses the ball. Pass down to Toaster between Wizard and Vixie, but Wizard falls for that ball and takes it. Right, Toby trying to develop an attack here for UW again into that corner. Toaster is ready for it. The demo though, this could be big if UW manages to catch that ball. Actually respawning right in the location to catch that ball. Out to Toaster, able to save that. Over 1, Vixie able to connect. Unfortunately, the ball is back in SJSU's half. An interesting wall pinch off from Toby there. Over 1 and demo another. Toaster with the play here, but luckily Toby is able to make it back in time before Johnny sealed the deal on that. Definitely an intense back and forth on the left side of this map here. Both teams kind of sending it back and forth. DD able to interrupt that. See if he gets a pass out mid. This could be dangerous for UW. Vixie is there in time. Over 1, but Toby clears it away. Wizard sending it back into that corner. We'll see if UW develops anything here. Vixie off the ceiling, maybe into the goal, off the backboard, off the crossbar, but no one is there.
Oh. Perfect ball just waiting to be knocked in, but just no one is there to quite make the final push.
Oh, but Vixie with
here with
with
a beautiful.
Almost saved. Just very close margins there on that goal. Off the crossbar and into their net. Just beautiful placement by Vixie and great reactions from the defender as well. Toby sending this high and not enough boost in the tank from the defender to save that one.
You're seeing UW starting to pick up speed again like it was in the first round here with 2 points ahead with 1 minute and 17 left in the round.
And definitely SJSU is playing with the pressure of the series here on the line. They lose this match and they're out. Definitely have not given up though, keeping the ball and the pressure in UW's half as much as they can with 1 minute left here. Pass out to Johnny, over 1, this could be a goal, and it is. Wizard unable to make it back in time for that shot in the top half of the net.
SJSU looking to equalize here in the last minute or so of the game. Can they do it? Can they bring it back to 3-3 before the round is over?
And they have 45 seconds here, definitely enough time to make a comeback unless... Okay, the ball bounces off the crossbar, Toby is up. Saved. SJSU doing everything they can to keep this margin close.
And UW tenaciously trying their best to keep that from happening and to keep this game in their favor.
Definitely. Wizard up here with the ball in the center. DD gonna try and collect this. And pass 2. This could be bad if rotations are slow. Johnny with the shot. Going kind of slow, actually, allowing Wizard to send that up into the net. Great save there over Vixie's prediction there on the clear. Toby with an open net here, but the ball will drop, and that'll be game 3 and the series to UW.
It's a hard-fought victory there at the end, with UW winning out by just 1 point. SJSU putting up quite a fight
Yeah, all of these games have been 1 point games, and that's honestly like not every day you get to see that. Both high-level teams putting up like their best efforts really in this game. That really showed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think definitely the MVP. It's kind of hard to say. Johnny, we noticed scoring a lot of goals, but a lot of passing plays, both from DD and Toaster as well, from SJSU, and of course Vixie with the Batmobile sending those powerful long-range shots
Those
for
lobs, you
UW.
love to see them. It's beautiful stuff when you can see it, just the ball soar, just go.
Ex- exactly, nothing more beautiful than that arc. But yeah, definitely a very exciting series, and congratulations again to UW. And we have another series coming up for you guys, so don't stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in, just after this break here. All right, welcome back, everyone. I hope you've been had a good break there. We're gonna be up against Texas Tech University here. Again, another team I don't really know too much about, but at this level, most players have the skills and the mechanics, and it all comes down to how well they mesh as a team and their mentality. So excited to see this match.
Absolutely, I am too. After seeing the last match against San Jose, seeing kind of how like the players warm up and adapt to each other and memorize each other's play styles, it's exciting to see how they're going to adapt to Texas Tech here and to see how their play styles are going to mesh and what the outcome is going to be.
Yeah, definitely. The growth is really the most exciting part, I think, for me personally, to see in these players and in these matches. Just the training arcs paying off.
It really is. It's a beautiful thing.
But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into game one against Texas Tech University. So it'll be interesting to see. We got Toby on kickoff here against Chippy, Kyle, and I will read that last person's name once I can, have better eyes. Police Turtle. Okay.
Something. Oh yeah, there it is. Police Turtle.
Honestly, one of the fun parts about playing against teams I don't really know, or casting for teams against teams I don't really know, is seeing their players' names.
Oh yes.
Like some gems in there.
The creativity is unmatched.
There's a recent, I don't know how closely you guys follow the League of Legends esports scene, but there's a newer player with the name Doggo, which I think is just fantastic.
That's
Such
a beautiful
brilliant
name. I don't know how he snagged that, but that's beautiful.
It is, yeah. So, all right, but so far the game has been kind of UW favorite. I think the ball has been in Texas Tech's half for most of the minute that has elapsed so far. A little bit of miscommunication there, I think, from UW, slowing the ball down, but not really sending anyone after it, which allows Texas Tech to set up a little bit of an offensive play here. Chippy off the ceiling to, I believe this is Police Turtle in the Octane. And interestingly enough, actually, we see Wizard in the Octane as well. Oh, Vixie.
Oh, Vixie with the score here.
Yeah, slipping it past with a little bit of a fake there, I think, sending it under the defender instead of lobbing it high and powerfully. Right, Wizard or Vixie gonna win that 50. Wizard sends it off the wall to Toby. He's gonna try and get something here out mid to Vixie. Going out to Wizard, Vixie with the shot opportunity here off the side ball. Toby unable to finish that one as well. That must be heartbreaking for UW with two close opportunities there. Interesting. I'm noticing a lot of these challenges that Texas Tech is doing here. Oh, actually, let's talk about that goal first.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Beautiful air shot there.
Yeah, just slips it in beautifully right over the head of the defender in a really awkward position for them to save. It's very difficult. But I'm noticing Texas Tech is going a little high on their challenges, and UW is kind of taking advantage of that and going a little lower than they would normally hit the ball.
It's definitely a simpler adaptation to kind of, or it's simpler, not to say not skillful though, to kind of notice that and to pick up on it and just go with the low riding shots there to kind of outplay their opponents.
Absolutely. Vixie trying to set up that ball there for Wizard, but intercepted by Kyle, I believe, on the ball there. First, Police Turtle on defense, able to send that out. Toby gets bumped. This could be bad if they get an offensive play here. Rotations will be delayed. Toby out to Vixie, trying to send that in, but does not get the power or the aim. Chippy looks like low on boost, unable to clear that ball off the wall.
Vixie keeping the ball in and managing a score.
Yeah, UW again starting with a strong half. We'll have to see if Texas Tech is able to adapt here. We're gonna see we're seeing a lot of the pressure from UW, just ending with the ball in Texas Tech's half. We're gonna see if they can get an offensive play if UW is able to counter that at all. Definitely able to get it over Vixie there, but Wizard was luckily back on the goal line to save that one. A little bit of a triple commit there on the wall. I think all three players started to go up the wall there to save that ball, but yeah, defense is definitely looking a little shaky here for Texas Tech. Must be either nerves or adapting to UW's playstyle, because UW is a very offense-heavy team.
We've seen that in almost every single game that UW has played. It's just offense-heavy, trying to get as high of or as big of a score lead right off the bat as they can.
Wizard here trying to mind game his opponent there by sitting still. And somehow it worked out. would not recommend as a defensive play, but definitely with 3 goals up, the players are definitely feeling themselves and loosening up a little bit more, and actually make that 4 goals up. Vixie again with another shot. That Batmobile is really paying dividends for him.
You gotta respect the power of the Batmobile. And here with a minute left, UW's leading by 4.
Actually, make that
And
again.
in the first 4 seconds, Texas Tech is able to put a point on the board.
Yeah, definitely not going down without a fight here. Proving to UW, like, we're still in this, we can still score on you guys. So, another offensive play chance here. Kyle faking the ball out to mid. But Wizard will collect that and try to... Gets the demo on 1. Vixie able to slow the play down, keep UW's offense going. Wizard again trying to fake there, but I think Texas Tech has wisened up to UW's antics here. With 30 seconds left in game 1. Ooh, a very close place shot off the corner bottom there. A little soft pass out to Chippy, out center. The demo is missed, however. So Vixie is able to save that ball. And UW with another shot opportunity here. Vixie off the crossbar. Wizard is there, but unable to finish. 50'd by Texas Tech. And the ball will drop.
And that's it. Finishing the first game with 4-1 going to UW.
Yeah, that was a very strong start for UW. We don't see those often, so, we take those when we can.
Absolutely.
A lot to unpack there. I feel like, I don't know how much of that game was Texas Tech kind of learning UW's playstyle and adapting, and nerves. But definitely we're going to have to see Texas Tech step up a little bit on terms of defense and keeping that offensive rotation that UW has going out of their half and breaking that.
Absolutely.
And, collecting boost where they can.
And it's, I guess we'll find out if it is them trying to learn to adapt to UW's playstyle, because there at the end they got some good defensive plays here and there. We got that last score. We're gonna have to see if in this next 2 games if they're gonna be able to keep the tempo up and match UW on their aggressive playstyle.
Yeah, the momentum definitely on UW's side here, but let's go ahead and get into game 2.
Absolutely.
All right, looks like we got Police Turtle and Vixie on kickoff. Going to be a relatively neutral kickoff, but collected by Texas Tech first. And a great pass down to Kyle, who's going to seal the deal 5 seconds into game 2. And I think that's what Texas Tech really needs here to take this game 2, is just quick offensive plays before UW can sort of get back on rotation and respond to their setups.
We're definitely seeing momentum being UW's strength here, and if Texas Tech is going to try to make a push to break that momentum and get some in their favor, but we're going to have to see if they can keep that up and try to break UW's spirits here.
A great pre-flip into demo from Chippy there, saving the ball and keeping the play on Texas Tech's side. Kyle gonna collect this ball here, try and set something up for his team in the center. Saved by Toby into the corner. A great wall pinch and a great 50 as well to save that from Police Turtle. Off the crossbar, and UW will get that one. A little sneaky play there from Wizard.
UW matching 1-1 as we go in. Just over 4 minutes left in the 3rd round here. Second, yeah. Second round, wherever we are. And there it is, another rapid fire.
Yeah. While we're sitting here talking about game 2, it's probably game 3. The quarantine has kind of messed with my time perception quite a bit.
No, definitely, I get that.
Alright, Kyle gonna collect this ball and air dribble it, try and set up a play here for Chippy and Police Turtle behind him. Vixie gonna send that up. Wizard and Toby both up for that. It's gonna send UW's defensive rotations a little bit slower. Ooh, but low boost here on defense, and that's gonna cost him a goal.
Toby flying in fast, bringing the score to 3-1 here.
Yeah, it's another thing we haven't really talked about yet today is the boost management from our teams. We're definitely seeing on offense UW able to pick up all of these pads on their rotations and then starve their opponents by taking their full boost packs in the corners, but leaving their defense kind of straggling for boost. Vixie with the delayed flip there, trying to get the ball out of their half, but Police Turtle and Kyle, a little bit of a collision there, but Chippy should be able to collect this out. I feel like communications on Texas Tech are kind of falling apart there. We see them kind of unsure of what their other teammates are going to be doing. I wonder how much of that is... Oh, Toby actually going to save that one from going in.
Another questionable strat from Toby, but hopefully he'll bring it out in the long run here as he's racking up points for UW.
Yeah, definitely still a game in UW's favor here, allowing them these kind of mistakes. Texas Tech trying to figure out how exactly to, mount an offense against UW. We saw those two quick plays working out really well for them, both in game 1 and then earlier in game 2. Actually, off the wall again, unfortunately. They're going to try and squeeze this in with everything they have, but UW is just there. They are back on defense.
Dixie just proven to be a wall right there in the goal.
Yeah, that Batmobile, very long car, very wide car, able to take up a lot of space in the goal. I feel like both teams are kind of just scrambling at the ball here. Not really many developed plays we're seeing. Kind of just going at the ball where they see it, trying to put it closer to the net for Texas Tech and get it away from the net for UW. Police Turtle actually going to bump Toby out of the way from receiving that pass there. Nixie up trying to set that up for Toby, but he's going to be cleared away by Kyle. Collected by Police Turtle. This could be a goal here. A great fake from Police Turtle, sending Wizard high and over the ball.
Incredible, able to carry it all the way. Just a incredible show of skill there from Texas Tech.
Mentality as well. Just making despite being down 2 goals, maintaining that calm under pressure, keeping the ball and faking instead of flicking powerfully towards the net as instincts would have you do. Vixie with a chance ball here, very strong with his air dribbles. Going to set that off the backboard, but no one in his team able to follow up. Kyle going to send that off the side wall. Close shot there from Chippy, but going to go a little wide. Chippy again off the side wall, but Vixie is there to clear this. Wizard unable to get the bump on Police Turtle in time, and the shot is a little wide. We're definitely seeing both of these teams getting up to the ball very quickly, which is keeping these games pretty even despite, with 40 seconds left here. And actually, the shot goes through. Police Turtle is able to make it back in time. Out to Kyle. And back to Police Turtle. Sends it off to the side, but I think Kyle went for the demo there instead of the wide receive. But Police Turtle is actually there, and that's going to equalize the game.
Here it is with just under 30 seconds left here. Game is equalized. We're going to see if UW is going to be able to keep up their tempo or if Texas Tech is going to be able to make some more strongly coordinated plays. It's really anyone's game right now here in round 2.
Oh, but that miss might be bad here for Texas Tech. Putting the ball into their half. Not very much boost on these defenders' tanks. So UW definitely has a chance here to score. Pass goes a little wide. Toby off the corner wall. Wizard is up, but he will miss. And that'll drop us into overtime. Definitely a much closer game than game 1. I think Texas Tech has done that, kind of figured out how they're going to play against UW here. And if they can make it into game 3 here with the lead, that'll be huge for their morale.
100%. It's going to be interesting to see how the strategies develop and play out here. Is kind of able to match UW's tempo and match their play style.
Vixie trying his best to... We're definitely seeing really good setups from both teams, very close to both nets a couple times here. The ball is very high, and that's going to leave Police Turtle with 0 boost in his tank, and leave Kyle and Chippy alone on defense here for a bit. And Toby has a shot here. Is going to be wide. Police Turtle, I think, with an air dribble there, sending it over to 2. Vixie with a strong, powerful clear. Again, that Batmobile. Clear, but Vixie is ready and waiting for that clear out. Doesn't get the follow-up, though, which leaves UW kind of floundering here. Trying to just slow the ball down. Toby gets a strong clear out into the corner of Texas Tech again. Police Turtle just going to collect this and send it out to Kyle. Vixie off the wall into Toby's waiting hands. Wizard again up the corner. He's going to try and get the center for his team. Off the back wall. Vixie off the back wall. Cleared by, I believe this is Chippy. Yes. Yeah, okay, good. Right, Wizard collecting the ball, going to send it up high, up mid. Can Vixie make it in time? No, it's cleared away by Chippy, collected by Toby again. UW again maintaining that offensive rotation as long as they can. Kind of been a very intense overtime here.
100%. We're just now reaching 2 minutes into overtime, and tempo is going fast both ways.
Yeah, oh, this could be bad here. Texas Tech able to save the ball. Toby up with the shot into the corner. Saved by Chippy. Wizard out to Vixie, unable to connect with that. Police Turtle going to send this off to the side. Again, UW positioning themselves really well to collect these clears that Texas Tech is getting out, which has allowed them to keep this offensive rotation going for as long as it has. And there it is. 2.5 minutes into overtime.
Oh, excuse me. A long and honestly a kind of a stressful overtime there with almost or just over 2.5 minutes until Vixie's there, able to send it over with 4 points over the Texas Tech's 3. It's exciting to see these teams kind of match each other's tempos and their play styles and able to just really just compete. At that point, it's just skill, adapting, learning. It's such an interesting thing to see play out in real time.
Exactly, like definitely keeping that mentality alive is very difficult. Like I was just getting exhausted watching that.
I feel that.
Yeah, it's definitely a very close series. I do think, despite being on the series point here, Texas Tech has a strong chance here to turn this around and get a game or two, if not the series, into their hands.
Absolutely, I'm excited to see what kind of things they pull out here in Game 3.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, looks like we got Toby on kickoff again against Chippy. Toby been on kickoff a lot today, from what I've seen. Definitely has been working out. Decent shot opportunity from Wizard. There goes a little high off the crossbar. I think UW again is starting their offensive pressure. Wizard gonna rotate in there. Police Turtle to 50. Toby collects the ball. 50'd away by Kyle. I just noticed that Kyle and Police Turtle have the same, or maybe inverted car designs, which makes it very difficult to tell them apart. So I do apologize if I switch them up from time to time. And Wizard gets bumped out of the way, but does actually set up a decent shot center, but Vixie is playing it safe, staying a little farther back. Out to Toby, unable to connect. Yeah, okay. Kyle does get demoed there, actually. It's going to send him back in rotation. Get rid of that 100 boost he just picked up. Wizard sneaking it past.
I don't even know where he came from. He snuck it past me.
Yes, I don't think the defender, especially if you have ball cam on, you never see him coming from that angle. So definitely using that to his advantage. It's going goal 1 of Game 3 here. That actually puts a lot of pressure on Texas Tech. They're at series point already, and they're down in Game 3. So you're gonna have to see how they handle that.
Absolutely, it's gonna come down to keeping their nerves in check and trying to pick up their tempo and just play Rocket League like they know how to play. It comes down to practicing, putting their training into practice.
Definitely. I'm noticing like their pathing is definitely what's causing them to struggle. Is being so low on boost all the time has made this game really difficult for them. Slow shot collected by Wizard again, keeping calm, making sure the ball stays in UW's possession instead of just clearing out in panic. Alright, pass out to Wizard. He's going to send that straight at Police Turtle. He's going to save that. Wizard with an air dribble opportunity here, sends it high off the backboard, sends it down into Vixie. That's going to be goal 2. Things are not looking good here for Texas Tech. It's still 2.5 minutes though, still very much anyone's game. The momentum definitely favoring UW here. A little bit of an attack developing. The center pass connection missed a little bit there by Chippy and Police Turtle. They're going to be back on defense here. Toby sends it off the corner, off the backboard. Too many words, too many things happening.
Definitely a stressful position for Texas Tech, but this is the kind of game you live for, the chance to prove yourself, to show your skill, and to make a comeback like this. But the question is, can they pull it off?
Yeah, these are the most exhilarating games to win. Wizard here gonna send this out center. Toby a little bit far away, gonna play this safe. Oh, a great redirect opportunity there. Fortunately saved by UW. And this ball is just gonna roll up the wall here, actually. Allow Chippy to get a decent clear here. Alright, Kyle with a shot opportunity here. Wizard able to read the opponent and save the ball and keep it in UW's possession, but actually that's going to work against them as the ball staying in front of the net is too long. Results in a goal being scored on UW by Police Turtle.
Game coming just a little bit closer here with just over a minute and a half left in the third game. Can Texas Tech bring it back and take back a little bit of this momentum?
Yeah, absolutely. Still a very close game, but actually the Demolition Man coming through, allowing Vixie to score. Pushing two of the defenders out of the way and opening a little side lane for Vixie to slot it into. Definitely a heads-up play there. Wizard going for the flip reset, gets it over two, but Chippy is able to save that. Toby with a shot opportunity. Gonna get saved by, I think this is Kyle, could be Police Turtle, either one. It's Kyle, okay. Alright, great clear from Police Turtle. Gonna let Chippy try and set up a play here mid. Wizard gets a good 50 out into the corner. Kyle with a shot opportunity goes a little wide. Toby resets the pressure back onto offense here for UW. Wizard off the backboard, defender taking it slow, keeping the ball in their possession. Collected by Vixie again because no boost. They're having a really hard time keeping on that ball. Alright, Police Turtle again taking this out to the side wall, but Toby is there. And a little bit of a gap in the rotation here found by Texas Tech. That's going to allow him to set something up here. But again, very low boost. Great fake there, actually, coming through, allowing Kyle to collect the ball. And a great placement from, I believe this is Kyle. No, it was Police Turtle. Okay. Yeah, definitely seeing shooting it behind the defender, making sure they absolutely cannot save that. It's a great play. 10 seconds left, though. They have to do something here to equalize the game. UW is still up and in the lead. And with series point here and 3 seconds left, it is looking increasingly unlikely. The ball will not drop, actually. Oh, there we go. Okay.
There it is.
And that is going to be the series to UW.
Oh, an incredibly stressful series there.
Yeah, I am out of breath.
It's incredibly interesting to see, like you mentioned, the offensive rotations that UW was able to maintain there, kind of hoarding the boost for themselves when just making such relentless pushes against Texas Tech. It cannot be easy to play against that and to adapt. If you just can't get into that kind of momentum, then you fall out of it. It's hard to climb back in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's still very, very close matches. You know, players are all definitely very high up on the skill ceiling, you know, far higher than I am, and also very close to each other. So a lot of really cool mechanical plays there we saw in this series as well as the previous one.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. And it's interesting to say, again, skilled players to see once they kind of work the kinks out and once they start getting warmed up and they're playing at their best, how they're able to adapt and learn from each other. It's incredible to watch.
Yeah, the decision making is, you know, something that really kept me out from you know, trying to go, you know, semi-pro or pro in this game. Is just you know, I may be decently mechanically skilled, but just keeping that mental and, you know, making those decisions and understanding your opponents, it's just such a hard thing to do and keep for a series as long as a best of 5. So
Incredibly
really cool
hard.
to see.
You have to be learning, you have to be adapting, making moment-to-moment decisions like that, planning out plays on the fly. It's incredibly impressive stuff to see.
And we do got Wizard with the GG Easy in chat, so, you know, they're definitely feeling themselves.
Oh, we love to see it.
So, yeah, congrats again to UW. You know, great series, both of these. Thank you so much again for joining us tonight on the UW Twitch channel and spending time with us, the casters and our production crew as well, our players and our talent. Remember to check us out at U of All Esports on most platforms, Twitter and YouTube and all of those. And join the Discord if you're interested in volunteering behind the scenes, helping us out, casting as well. Definitely a great opportunity. But yeah, with that, thank you all for joining us again. Have a great night.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great night.
It began with 3 pillars, the foundation for UW Esports, pushing ourselves to greater heights.
Community.
Career.
Competition.
Oh yeah. Reminds me of Toronto Defiant. Toronto Defiant Yakpung. Reminiscent of that, of just juggling everyone into the corner there.
Maybe that'll be the game changer here for UW.
Maybe, oh my goodness, what an angle by Wizard!
Wow. What a shot.